EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Howell. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Howell going to audible to something else. Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now they go play action with Howell. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, He's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And Howe will throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Herbert's throw caught by Olave. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Quick throw to Olave. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll send the tight end in motion left. 2nd down, Howe back to pass. And that is incomplete here. That right there, a good preview of the matchup we intend to watch closely here in this wild card game.
And it's going to go throughout the game, but let's face it, you just mentioned it, wild card. We're just starting the playoffs. If you didn't run your number one guy on their number one guy throughout the season, you do it now. The playoffs have begun, best on best.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Now, Hal's going to mix it up here. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing here, Howell. This is caught. Touchdown. K.J. Osborne. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. And running with power here. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Second down, Howell now. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a... on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Inside handoff to Nixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. 4th and 5. Back to throw. Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Howell changing the play here. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jags go up by 2 touchdowns. Ryland on for the extra point. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and 6 now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One more time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On first down, Howell. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Howell down to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Howell from the gun. Open man, completes it to Claypool. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. action. It's Howell. Touchdown, Jaguars. Trey McBride in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.